Hello there, Virgo. It's time for a little weekly reading. The intention is for the May 10th through the 17th of 2021. But whenever you stumble onto this reading, because the video is going to be up for a while, if you resonate with it, if it seems like it's for you, it's probably for you. So go ahead and watch it and get the feedback that you need. Get those messages. So I'm Michele B, and I'm keeping these messages pretty general. But if there's something very specific that comes up, I'm going to point it out. It's not for everybody, only for specific Virgos that needed to hear it. So let's go ahead and see what comes out. And there have been a lot of distractions in my neighborhood today because lots of construction is happening. And it's really frustrating. I try to go for 3 cards here. Interesting. We got the King of Swords, we got the 2 of Cups, and we got the 6 of Pentacles. I'm seeing a theme of balance and drawing boundaries, not putting up with no BS. that King of Swords is right in the middle, and he's looking forward, and he's being a boss, right? What's the main affirmation that I always take from that King of Pentacles is that, you know, I have permission not to do anything that I don't want to do, right? I have permission to be whoever I want. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want, and that's the truth, because I'm not hurting anybody, right? So why are you coming over here and trying to tell me that you know what's good for me? Because I'm seeing that. Somebody's coming in and they're saying, I'm going to grant you the gift of my advice. You listen to my counsel. I don't think you should do that. I think you should do this. I think you should do that. This is what I think. And you're like, who are you? Now, I mean, maybe they have some good advice. But if you don't resonate with it, like you might look back in hindsight 5 years down the road and say, I should have listened then. But if it doesn't resonate with you now, then it doesn't matter. It's not time for you to take that advice now. Now you could hear the advice and be like, that's really good advice. I don't want to hear it right now. That's your choice, and you have permission. You have permission to ignore it. If you want to, you get to. It's your life. You get to do what you want with it. That's right. It could be that the other person has no clue what they're talking about. They're not you. They don't know. They're only telling you what they think that you should hear because it makes them feel good about themselves to give you advice. So, I think you're going to decide for yourself what you think about it. I think basically, though, with that King of Swords being here, he's kind of like, you know, I don't want that right now. Please, don't. I'm just like, I've got this firm attitude from Virgo. It's just like, don't. I don't want to hear it, all right? Okay. But what's up with this 2 of Cups? I feel like this is something different. It could be regarding a relationship that you're in. It could be regarding a connection that you're in, that somebody else has some judgments about you in the relationship. One of the judgments could be having to do with an imbalance, a imbalance of resources between 2 people. Could be you and someone else. An imbalance of energetic exchange. And someone else is being like, you know what, you shouldn't be doing that. And you're like, hey, leave me alone. I'm going to do what I want to do. Who are you? I don't want your advice. Let's get a little bit of clarification on that 2 of Cups. I feel like there's some more advice. There's that 2 of Swords. We're going to go with that. And it's like the other person's advice for you, if you're getting advice this week, what they're presenting to you is really just confusing you and making you feel like, I don't know what's right. Because you're stuck. See this imagery? It's like I'm torn between my logic and my emotion. Whenever this card comes up, my immediate thought, the immediate advice that I get from it is you don't actually have to decide anything. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to decide anything. All you have to do is hold your ground in what you think is most important. Stay with what is most important. Fundamentally, what's most important is you loving yourself and treating yourself well. That's the first thing. Second thing is, you don't have to treat other people really well, but you have to like not treat them like shit. You have to be, just basically cool with people. Be fun, like fundamentally, I'm cool with you, right? I don't treat you badly. But do your own thing, right? Do your own thing, like take good care of yourself. As long as you're just doing that, staying in your own lane, not being overly diligent about helping somebody out, not letting people crouch into your boundaries, right? I feel like this lady's also advising, don't let people come in to your boundaries and take too much from you, or also don't let them just come in and start bossing you around and telling you what's logical, what's right, or pulling on your heartstrings when there's something that you don't want to do, emotionally manipulating when there's something you don't want to do. But that Two of Swords always tells me you don't have to decide anything except to look out for you, and everything else is going to fall into place if you just kind of hold back and just stay in your own lane, do your own thing. Okay. So yeah, if there's people are pressuring you on both sides, and it's not necessarily about a relationship, but it could be just about an energetic exchange. I'm really going general here about some kind of energetic exchange. People have their judgments about it. They're coming in and they're telling you what you should be doing. Just do you. You don't have to heed their advice. You can just do you and let everything run its course, and not, I feel like you'll be happier with yourself if you don't make any drastic decisions of any kind right now. So let's do a little safety blessing for you, because I feel like that there's quite a bit of anxiety. The Two of Swords holds a lot of anxious energy. Okay, so let's release some anxiety for what's coming this week, or what's been going on, what's an issue right now. So we're gonna get grounded down, put our backsides deep down, and feel safe. Really, fundamentally, we need to feel really safe right now. Virgo, especially because they're stuck between their heads and their bodies, being an earth sign with a Mercury ruler. It's really important to get out of your head by getting into your body, Virgo. So get down into your root. Move your hips down and feel the groundedness between your bottom and whatever surface you're sitting on. You feel that, and that is proof that you are here right now and nothing terrible is happening to you at this instant. Deep breath down, all the way down to the bottom of your belly, and exhale. Blow out all the worry. Inhale love. Exhale fear. Feel the anxiety and the worry float out of your body, out of your back, out of your arms, out of your hands, out of your eyes and your mouth and the top of your head. All the worries are just floating out. And in the gap of where the worries were is peace. Utter peace and safety. Everything is okay right now. You are safe. Virgo, thank you so much for being with me. You're going to have a good week. Just make sure and just do you. Love ya. I'll see you next time.